Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be going through my bathroom products and the things that I use with a more conscious mind. So I've just got them down here on the floor. I'm going to be picking them up and showing you. So I keep them in the bathroom on my shelf in this little wicker basket that I've had forever. I believe it was originally from IKEA. So the first thing I keep in there is this little pouch, which is where I have my bamboo toothbrush and also my tongue scraper. Now this one has plastic on the handles. That's because I've had this for years and years, and this is just the one that I had picked up at the time. I'm not going to send it to landfill in order to get a more zero waste version, because that wouldn't be very zero waste. So I'm just keeping with this one. But obviously I would suggest that if you are getting one new, to get one that is completely stainless steel. They're available wherever you can get these ones. And just a little side note, I keep my toothbrush and all my oral hygiene things in a pouch and in sealed containers, because my bathroom and where I keep these things is all inclusive. It has the toilet in the same room that the shower and things are in, and so when somebody flushes, I don't want the bacteria in the air to land on my toothbrush. So that's a little tip. Just get a little pouch and keep it in there. So if you guys have been with me on this channel for a little while, you'll see that I have my own toothpaste. In fact, I'm almost done. I've got maybe 1 or 2 uses left of this, but this is my homemade toothpaste. I have a recipe video where I show you how to make this, which I'll link down below and put up here. But this is my toothpaste, and I make it in this old jar that I think was like an old jam jar or pickle jar or something, and yeah, it's really simple and it tastes great, and my teeth have never felt cleaner than using this homemade recipe, so I would highly recommend you trying it, whether you're looking into zero waste or not. I also have my homemade mouthwash, which is even easier. I mean, all of the recipes that I have are like super easy, like just 2 or 3 ingredients and take like moments to make, and you probably already have the ingredients anyway. That is the beauty of them. And I have this in an old upcycled container which used to have like maple syrup or something, and I've also had this for years and years and years. There's a running theme in my life that I keep things for as long as possible until they're like completely worn out. This is my homemade mouthwash, which again is the best mouthwash that I've ever had. It makes my mouth like super fresh and tingly and minty afterwards, and has none of those nasty chemicals in it, or flavorants or sugars or alcohol or anything like that. And I might as well show you my deodorant, because I also have a recipe for this. This is my deodorant. I make it in this little pot, and it looks like that. It's kind of like creamy. And it makes my underarms smell really good, and also feel really nice and soft, and then they're never irritated. So if you have sensitive skin, this is a particularly good one as well. Speaking of underarms, I have my shaver, which is one of these stainless steel safety razors, and I keep it just here so that it doesn't rattle around with anything else and get blunt. I just keep it in this little pot that I had, which I believe used to be an IKEA candle. And then when it burnt out, I just like cleaned out the wax and now use it as a pot. I think I have a couple of them somewhere. This is really great. It's the closest shave that I've ever had. Super smooth and lasts a really long time, and I have like 0 complaints. I've heard that some people say that they're a little bit scared of it. I'm not really sure why. I've never like cut myself. I've never like felt afraid of it. To me, it just acts as other disposable razors, but like with a better shave. And I love it. I really enjoy it, and it's like more aesthetically pleasing. It's zero waste, so that's great. And then you just keep this forever, and you replace the blade on the inside when you need to. So I also have this body scrubber. It's like wooden body scrub for when I want to exfoliate my body. I just use this. And for my face, what I use is some almond oil, which I have in this little bottle here. And then what I did is cut up an old flannel that I was gonna throw out, cut 2 little circles and stitched it like really messily. This is not like aesthetic at all. I did it in the dark in the evening one day when I was just like watching TV. I just cut up 2 rounds of my flannel and like just quickly sewed it together. And what I do is put some oil on this and then just rub off my mascara or whatever makeup I'm wearing, which I rarely wear makeup, but when I do, this is really handy to get it off without irritating my skin at all. And then for normal cleansing, when I'm not wearing makeup, I will use this bar of soap, which I recently picked this up from a market, and they hand make it in the UK, and it came with 0 packaging, so that's great. This one, they had like tons of different ones with different essential oils in. This one is lavender and tea tree. And I keep it in this little ceramic dish that I was gifted like a few Christmases ago, where I just keep my soaps. So that's the one for my face, and then I also have one for my body here, which I will use in the shower when I'm scrubbing. And then I have this little container here where I mix 2 powders together. I have bentonite clay mixed with neem powder, 50-50, and then just stirred together, which I will use to exfoliate maybe about twice a week. So instead of using the face soap, I'll use this instead and just add a little bit of water, make it into a paste and exfoliate my skin. And then I can also leave it on and let it dry, and it acts as a homemade face mask as well. And like the best one I've ever used, it's really great. And then lastly, I have this little pot which I have some essential oils in and a lighter because I have candles and I like to take romantic baths for one. So I have peppermint oil because I use this when I'm making my mouthwash. And then I also have a couple oils because recently I was a little bit sick. So I have a rosemary oil and a tea tree oil, which I just added to my bath to kind of get rid of the cough that I had. And that is everything. Hopefully this video shows you that it can just be really simple and easy to be zero waste. You don't have to buy crazy expensive products. You don't even actually have to buy products. And you just upcycle what you already have and do the best that you can. So obviously this has taken me a little while to get to this stage. You will have seen previous like bathroom tour videos that I have, which I'll link up here as well, where I was kind of like mid-transition and I still had a couple of things that I was using up because I didn't want to just throw everything that I already had out in favor of like zero waste products. So I would suggest using up what you already have, and when you go to replace them, replace it with something more eco-conscious, a little bit more eco-friendly. And so when you throw out your razor, for example, because it's gone blunt and it's time to throw it out, maybe invest in a stainless steel razor. When your face wash has run out, maybe get a soap instead without any packaging, and just kind of do the slow transition rather than throwing out the things because they're just going to end up in landfill anyway. You might as well use it up and recycle as much as possible before getting things without any packaging. And if you're interested in some of the recipes, so for my toothpaste and for my mouthwash, definitely check out those videos. Again, I'll link them down below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.